Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
A man suffers a seizure while driving and then ends up crashing his car into a woman's front porch. Coming up, hear from that woman who saw the whole thing happen.
Police in Louisville continue to investigate after they say a homeless boy was killed in a park.
A homeless Vietnam veteran is being buried today with full military honors. We'll take you to Camp Nelson National Cemetery. WKYT News at 4:30 starts now.
Good afternoon. Sam, Dick, and Amber Philpott reporting a close call. A Central Kentucky woman got quite a scare this morning when a car plowed right into her house.
It happened on East Hickman Drive in Winchester. It's believed a medical emergency caused that crash. WKYT's Jordan Valines is in Clark County with reaction from that homeowner. It's our top story at 4:30.
This morning, Liz Deaver came out here to her front porch to check her mail and to wait on her ride for work. But suddenly, her day quickly took a terrifying turn.
I just came out on the porch, noticed it was foggy, looked down, seen this car coming as fast as he could. I mean, it kept speeding up, accelerating speed.
Liz Deaver says the car collided with another but kept on going, heading straight toward her. She then jumped out of the way and into her hallway just moments before the car came up into her front yard, knocked over 2 support beams on the front porch before crashing into a concrete structure next door. Deaver says the collision caused the hood of the car to catch on fire, and neighbors came to the rescue, helping to get the driver out of the car. Firefighters later told her that the driver had suffered a seizure while driving, which caused him to crash.
If I'd been standing right here, he would have taken me out with him, and that could have been a lot worse.
Deaver says she's still waiting to hear back from her insurance company in order to determine just how much the damage will cost to repair. In Winchester, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
And right now, we don't have the driver's name or condition.
Really sad story out of Louisville today. Police say the family of a child found dead in a Louisville park was homeless. Someone on a footpath found the body of 12-year-old Ray Allen Etheridge yesterday afternoon at Cherokee Park. His parents had reported him missing. Police say that he was well known along with his mother and stepfather at the Mid-City Mall east of downtown Louisville. Diane Kerrigan was cycling in that area when the boy's body was found.
I come here every day. I run and ride the trails every day, so it's so scary to think that something might have happened on these trails, which I consider so safe.
Police said investigators have no reason to believe a family member was involved in the boy's death. Coming up on WKYT News at 6, we'll have a live update on the investigation.
Lexington police are questioning 5 people after an overnight robbery. They say about 1 this morning, 2 people were walking along Laredo Drive when several gunmen got out of a car. Police say the robbers forced the 2 to give up their wallets and phones. A police officer happened to be nearby and saw the getaway car. He stopped it at Manowar and Alumni Drive, and the 5 men were taken to police headquarters. Also overnight, Lexington police say a man was beaten during a carjacking. Police say the man was on Village Drive when 2 gunmen came up to his car. They say he was pistol whipped and one of the men got into the car. That person forced the man to drive down the road before pulling him out and beating him. Police found the car on nearby Jeffrey Court, but no arrests have been made. Well, it is the first day of October, but it certainly feels more like August.
It does, but it'll be changing quickly as we head toward our weekend. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey is here to tell us what to expect. Chris?
Yeah, those massive weather changes showing up right on cue in time for our weekend. Moral of the story, enjoy your evening and especially your Thursday. Out there now, temperatures mid and upper 70s, not bad at all throughout central and eastern Kentucky under a partly sunny sky. It is tomorrow those numbers are really going to take off on us. Now, good news on Live First Alert Defender. If you're out and about this evening, you've got nothing that is going on this Wednesday. So everything looks good from Paducah to Pikeville, each and every stop in between. Showers and thunderstorms beginning to blow up for areas just to our west, Illinois, Missouri, even a little action around the Ozarks, close to Memphis. The cold front that is going to bring the change to Kentucky is still off to our west and well off to our west, separating very cold winter-like air from that little blast of August temperatures into parts of the Mississippi River Valley. All of that mess is rolling its way to the east. So the warm temperatures about to come to an abrupt end as cold air storms its way into central and eastern Kentucky on Friday. That's going to set us up for the weekend that has the potential to produce some of the first frost of the season into much of our viewing area. And guys, when I come back in a little bit, we're going to take you into the weekend with the hour-by-hour forecast and show you just how many different threats that we're following from this big pattern change. That's in a few.
A final ceremony for a U.S. veteran without a family. Charles Eck was a homeless man from Winchester. He died last month in Richmond.
No one claimed his body, that is, until the Patriot Guard learned of the situation and made sure he received full military honors for his funeral. WKYT's Phil Pendleton attended the burial this afternoon and has more from the cemetery.
Services for Charles Eck took place here at the Camp Nelson National Cemetery in Jessamine County. Not much is known about the man. He died September 10th behind a Richmond fast food restaurant. No one claimed his body at the morgue, but the homeless man without a family had quite a following today. Eck received the full military funeral. A caisson carried his casket down to the gravesite. The Patriot Guard escorted and stood guard at the service. Again, not much is known about this man who joined the service at 17. People say they are proud by what they saw today.
I'm very proud that we were able to bring him here to Camp Nelson to be with his brothers and sisters, and it's an honor for me to have been able to help him.
I'm told that this kind of situation sadly happens frequently. Veterans who die without a family, no one claiming their body. They say they hope Eck's story raises awareness of that problem. In Jessamine County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
While Eck had no known relatives, many of those who attended his funeral were people who knew him from his favorite hangout in Winchester, the Peddler's Mall.